guys, how we doing? My name is Crystal. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome all subscribers, welcome new. I come from Rochester in Kent. Today is Tuesday. As you can see, I'm still in my flat. Alexa, good morning.
Good morning, and happy birthday to actor Jason Isaacs. From Captain Hook to Lucius Malfoy, he remains one of Britain's most charmingly villainous thespians.
Right, so I'm here in my flat in Rochester. I went out this morning with Max to walk my chihuahua. He's a small chihuahua. So I threw some rubbish in the communal bin. I walked up Corey's Road straight onto the field where there were builders working. Obviously they're building over 55 flats. So I took it easy and I just walked onto the field and I just walked up and around the field all relaxed and tried to like walk the stress off, because I get stress, I get over anxious, I overreact because I always think, that I haven't got a lot of self-esteem and anything small is major to me, and I overreact, I get upset, I take it to heart. Where other people would brush a criticism off, it hurts me extremely very much and I overreact. I know what I do. So I walked Max onto the field. There was a chap coming off. I kept walking around the field, let Max off. Then I saw a woman with a small black dog and I let her go past and I carried on walking. It was a fairly normal walk, fairly quiet, and I just, as I walked off the field, as you do, you just look what's in front of you. And Costa Coffee, you remember I had all that trouble with the takeaway deliveries, and this Rachel said that she lived above Costa Coffee and she had a Scottish accent. Well, this shocked me because I was walking down the path heading towards Costa Coffee Way, and the curtains flew open, and this naked man with tattoos and like a bald head opened the windows completely naked, and I saw everything, and then he walked off. And you've got to have confidence to do that, haven't you? Like, open the windows with nothing on so everyone can see. And he did that right above Costa Coffee. So there's a guy with tattoos, must be living above Costa Coffee. So I carried on walking. There was like a moped parked outside the Rochester Riverside Co-op. I haven't been in the co-op today. I've got plenty of food. I've got a pizza to eat, and I'm just about to tuck into a tuna crunch roll with my coffee and my innocent strawberry and banana smoothie. So I just was taken aback. This naked man opens the curtains of upstairs at Costa Coffee and he's buck naked. I saw everything. I've come into my flat, the cleaners have been in, you can smell the disinfectant, you can smell it. And last night I couldn't sleep. My neighbour upstairs, the guy with the Ford Mondeo, hasn't been upstairs for 2 days now. At least 2 nights he's not been upstairs. It's been quiet. His Ford Mondeo hasn't been parked outside. And I haven't heard any noise upstairs at all, which is good. And I should be enjoying myself. I should be listening to music and enjoying it while the silence lasts. But I couldn't sleep last night, so I was wandering around the flat at 3 in the morning. And normally there's a light on opposite. Somebody leaves their light on. For the past 2 nights, I've woken up in the middle of the night and it's been pitch black with no lights on. I don't know, I had a bit of a stomachache, like indigestion. I got up, started wandering around, and I accidentally called my son at 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know why, I dropped my phone, I went to pick it up and I must have FaceTime called my son. So I turned the phone off. I was just going to sit and play games till I fell asleep because I couldn't go back to sleep. I felt hot, sweaty, and I rang my son by accident. So my son texted me this morning, "Are you okay?" Because he'd obviously had a record of it on his phone. So he texted me, "You were okay," and I just left it because I didn't want to disturb him. I don't want to disturb my son. He's got a busy life. So I just carried on, and then my son just FaceTime called me from London. He was in TK Maxx. He was doing some shopping, so my son knows I'm all right. My son lives a long way away from me. I live by myself. I had a slight panic attack and an anxious bout last night because it does happen. It happens with me, especially since that bloke has come up to me on the field. I haven't been able to sleep at night properly, but I'm sure I'll get back into a routine of sleep. So I've just spoken with my son on the phone, and he's okay. I'm okay. I'm tucking into a tuna crunch sub roll and a cup of coffee, and I'm just getting on with my day. The sun has come out, and like I said, I've walked the dog. My mum has kept my wishes, and she's not called me on the phone since last night. So she's kept her wishes, and that's great. And my son's just FaceTimed called me. He's doing well for himself, which is good, and I'm just plodding along like I usually do. That's what I do. Alexa, good morning.
Good morning.
Alexa, what's the time?
The time is 11:36 a.m.
So I'm just drinking my coffee and I'm going to eat my sub roll. I am not going out today. I'm just being careful with my money. I haven't got a lot myself, and I'm just being careful with it. I'm not hungry. I spent yesterday with my mother, and I've come back with a lot of negative thoughts in my head. A lot of negative thoughts that I've just got to get rid of. And the only way I can do that is to take time out, which I'm doing today, not rush about, not get into any trouble, and try and get my mind set back to where I was going out. I was enjoying myself. I wasn't worrying about what people think of me, and I was acting normally. But a lot of negative thoughts are coming back into my head. Of course I've had a setback. I've had unwanted tension from a man that touched me without permission. And of course it set me back. And I think that's what it was meant to do. Since I've made it clear that I don't want him to touch me, I haven't seen him since. And I don't really want to. The guy that came up to me on the field, he's talked to other people in these flats. He talks to all the dog walkers. But since a few days ago, I've been able to avoid him. I had a flash this morning of a guy's dick as I was walking down the path. But I am just going to get on with the rest of my day. I'm just a middle-aged ex-housewife who just would like to see all her children, would like to have a normal life, a bit of freedom, and it's just not happening, is it? I've told you that my mum said that she was going to write again, and I used to write a diary about what went on in my life, and now I've got a nude, naked man flashing at himself at me through a window. Wow. also, negative people bring negative into your life. All my mum kept doing yesterday was, Jennifer's not beautiful. She's not beautiful, but there's something about Jennifer. She's not all that. She's not beautiful, but there's something about her. And I said to my mother, I said, why do you talk about yourself like that? I said, why do you keep talking about yourself in that way? Right? And she just kept doing it. Oh, Jennifer's not that all that. She's not all that. But that's, it rubs off on your children if you carry yourself about like that. Oh, Jennifer's not all that. She's not all that. No, she's not all that. People like her, but she's not all that. Something about Jennifer. It's not her looks. And I'm getting messages to my phone from Flirt Finder. Hello, beautiful. Hello, lovely. You're very attractive, you are. And I'm listening to my mother saying, Jennifer's not all that. She's not all that. No, she ain't all that. I'm not Jennifer. It's like she's trying to live her life through me. And I'm purposely not writing in the diary because it's my diary. It's my writing. Any profits from my diary should come to me. And my mum has got money, and I've got £1 in my bank at the moment. £1. Maybe just under. Right? It's not fair. I seem to have a mother that's making money out of me, profiting, and while she's sat indoors and I'm going outside and getting all this abuse. I'm not saying that my mother should get it, but I'm tired of it. I'm tired of people profiting from me. So I'm taking time out to be by myself completely and rethink things. Because I want people to stop making money out of me unless they're going to pay me some wages. You don't work and not get paid. They're using me. Whether it's a spot of comedy, is it naked attraction? Are they trying to attract me to somebody upstairs by him taking all his clothes off in front of me? What is this? What is it? It was nice to have a quick flash. But that's the guy in the upstairs of Costa Coffee. It was nice to have an eyeful. But here I am, still on my own with no company. And the guy that they got to meet me on the field is 61. He's got no teeth. He lives with a woman. He's an ex-alcoholic, and he hasn't had a bath for 9 months. So they now get a really good-looking gent, about 6'3", all tattooed and fit, to flash at me out the window. Thank you so much, and see you later.